Today is October 3rd, 2021. This is the Harry Thomas Show. The website is located at harrythomas.info. I'm your host, Harry Thomas. Hello, YouTube. How you doing out there? I just wanted to let you know that there's a lot of new material out, the uncensored stuff that you can't talk about over here on the Google. Now, without Google goggles, even with them, they just broke them. Anyway, when I tried to use them, 2 strikes on this channel. One more, I'm out. But go ahead and like and share and subscribe and ring the bell and do whatever you got to do. Share with your friends because we are fighting the New World Order. We're trying to use this platform against them. And the real Harry Thomas Show is located at Bitchute.com. I got free, uncensored reign over there to say whatever I want. So there's a lot of other shows over there, not just like a garage talk show like mine style. I'm not doing nothing fancy. I'm not selling any products. I'm not promoting nothing. I just want to get the word out that there's these maniacs, these psychopaths taking over our planet. And I just figured I'd come over here and have a little late night chat with my YouTube family over here and let you know what's going on. I know nobody likes to like anything or share or subscribe or put their name on anything anymore because you don't even know what you can say and what you can't say. But let me know. I'll let you know. But that there's a lot of new material out. I got Podomatic out. There's a new show going on over there, and you can find all this stuff at harrythomasshow.com. harrythomasshow.com. That's where the podcasts and the blogs are, and the whistleblowers and the news. And I've got other surprises that I'm building up. I've got harrythomas.site right now. If you've ever seen Aaron Russo's films, he's an award-winning director, famous for Trading Places, Eddie Murphy, The Rose with Bette Midler. He managed her for a while. And he put out a film called Aaron Russo is Mad as Hell. He was mad as hell about the way the government works, and then it went on this big rant. It's great. It's posted up at the website, harrythomas.site. Look at that. And there's 2 of his films out. He went ahead and did another one called Aaron Russo's Freedom to Fascism. Covers all kinds of stuff. In fact, it talks about Nicholas Rockefeller. He was friends with Nicholas Rockefeller. Nicholas Rockefeller told him all about 9/11. Told him what it was all about, a microchip society and everything. And I've had links to that movie up over at the original YouTube channel, when you could name a YouTube channel, called Harry Thomas Info, all one word. Just put in youtube.com/Harry Thomas Info. It's up, the regular website where all the Bitchute shows are harrythomas.info. But the real Harry Thomas Show over at Bitchute, and then I've got Rumble up. So I've been rumbling, I've been tumbling, been podcasting, got the RSS feeds over at Podomatic. The old Podomatic show is still up. I can't get into it. I can't get into any of the old stuff. But there's still 15 episodes up, stuff on 9/11. One of them's called Bill Gates is a Killer. I wonder what I said then. I don't know. It's probably about 13 years old. But we're still fighting away. I can't tell you too much about what the end game is going on now because of the censorship with Google and barely holding on to this channel over here. But I'd like to check in over here. I've been talking about survival stuff. I showed you my survival backpacks. Well, one of them anyway. When I get my other one back, get it? my back on my backpack. Yeah, well, there's been I'm expanding the websites over there. There's not only are them Aaron Russo's over there at harrythomas.site. Hey, what the heck? I use up the bandwidth on YouTube, but I'm actually uploading them on to Rumble too. Some of them. I'm gonna set them up. You can get, you know, you buy the domain, they give you a free web page. You put the embeds in from another site, and it doesn't use up much bandwidth. All it costs you is you can get like oddball.yz, whatever, dot site, dot, US, whatever, stuff for 99 cents, $1.99, and get a free page just to put up documentaries. So I got harrythomas.site over there for 99 cents. Aaron Russo movies. I got some stuff on chemtrails. Oh, I got Money Masters is over there. I always thought that was a really good one. And G. Edward Griffin's Creatures from Jekyll Island presentation. A lot of good stuff. I've got the 9/11 stuff up. Links to that over on the archive, which is harrythomasshow.info. So we're expanding operations. Trying to get people to join over there at 12160.info, social network for freedom lovers. There's all kinds of ways to get involved and to use the platforms against Google. To fight the New World Order. You could talk about some of the stuff here on Google. The fact that they've been setting this up for decades, and these people are believers in the Georgia Guidestones, and they've been clamping on this mind control. Oh yeah, I'm going to set up a page with mind control documentaries on it. Because it's hard to explain to people how far it has gone, the mind control and everything, when you're under the spell, and you don't have the information, and you haven't got 20 years of research. We ain't got time for people to do 20 years of research to wake up. Waking up is a process. It's a process that people go through. You just don't wake up all at once. You try to bombard people with a whole bunch of information all at once, and wow, you can overwhelm them. They'll go right back in their shell, go right back into their little world. It's very hard. The trick is just to get them to start questioning their own reality, and if the mind is hungry for the information, they'll seek out the information like I did, like many others did. I remember I was at this camping event one time in the woods, and there was a friend of mine there, and a guy who I only see every once in a while, but I've been seeing him for years, and happened to be talking about 9/11, and I made some good points in the conversation, and he was like, "I don't know, Harry, I don't know." And I said, "Well, you check it out for yourself," and then I seen him a couple years later at the same camping event. And he goes, I looked into that 9/11 stuff you were telling me about a couple years ago, and wow, you were right. He goes, and then I checked in. He goes, you're right. There is this new world order. And I go, I know, man. It's pretty sad, but it's true. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news about all this stuff, and I couldn't believe it at first. But, we got families against families here in this country. They're trying to push us into a racial war, into a civil war, But yeah, I mean, they're getting. See, I can't. I'm about to talk about stuff I can't talk about, but they're pitting just like back in the Civil War when you had the Mason-Dixon line, and you had brother against brother, father against son. And we're heading that way now, family against family. There's all kinds of restrictions coming down, and I talked about lockdowns, being prepared for lockdowns. We could talk about that here. I'm doing free reign over at Podomatic. I don't know. They're going to get on my ass over there. I don't know who owns them anymore, but that was where my original podcast was, and I talked freely before on there. So I'm getting ready to be sanctioned and maybe thrown off the platform over there, but I'm putting out the same uncensored information over there at Podomatic as I am at Bitchute. Um, I got a couple exclusive shows just on Podomatic. I've been sharing some stuff here and there, but I just got it going again. I was locked out of it for a while. And I've always been, and I ranked in the top 50, believe it or not. I was ranking always in the top 10 last time I was on Podomatic in the news section. And they started censoring me because I was ranking number 1 and 2 every week for the weekly stats. And I was always in the top 3 every day, mostly 1 and 2 every day. And I was competing with like professional people, and I was just a garage talk show guy. But it was kind of funny because they started blocking the hits I was getting from my yearbook and stuff like that. But so they've always been censoring. There's videos missing up on the old YouTube site channel from pieces of the show that are missing that they took down, that was censored. There's some videos that were silenced. Like you pull them up and there's no audio on them that YouTube did. So I was always battling with YouTube anyway. You know, the Google. But that channel was before Google bought them. I think that's why it's still up, because there's a whole bunch of stuff on there that's been censored. People, materials that I put up on there that been kicked off the platform, on this platform, but it's still up there. I think because it's on the old servers that before Google, bought them out. But we're using their technology. They banned my third part of my first show on the comeback. And they banned my buckets, and I don't even know if I can say it anymore because they know what I'm talking about. I was trying to use code words. I was pulling a David Wilcock. So yeah, I got to talk like Wilcock over here. If you don't know who David Wilcock, well, maybe I think I have talked about David Wilcock when I was talking about Ancient Aliens. And I was talking about maybe they were going to prepare the nail in the coffin with, a fake alien invasion. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it what these maniacs are up to. I think they've been collecting technology for years and engineering it, or reverse engineering it. My friend corrected me the other day. He's like, I was watching your videos. You keep saying back engineered and all this stuff, but it's reverse engineering. You never once say reverse engineering. But whatever. Everybody's got to bust my balls. Everybody I know busts my balls. I'm just a guy who is like chicken freaking little, running around the skies falling. But I'll tell you what, I posted a couple of my shows from 13, 14 years ago, and it was like I was reporting the news today. The only thing that's changed is the faces and the names to protect the guilty. But, who wants to, who likes anybody that goes around saying, I told you so? But I hope that you educated your kids right from my generation. My generation from 1969 I fell in the Generation X, I believe. We were considered the generation that never had a voice. The shortest generation counted. We came right after the baby boomers. Um, yeah, yeah, I just missed the baby boomers by a few years. So yeah, they counted us the least of the generations, Generation X. And we were known to, basically be the generation that never did nothing, nobody ever listened to. But you're listening to me today because it's our generation's kids that were the last to grow up without all this. Like there was technology, but they still knew what it was like to go outside and play and all that stuff. You know what I mean? At least mine did. I don't know about you, but I just hope I just hope they have values because it's been 20 years since 9/11. 20 years since 9/11, and this is who's graduating from college. This is who's going to be setting the laws and looking after us when we're in. Yeah, all the ones on their phones and got the attention span of a fly. That's who's going to be taking care of us when we're shitting our pants and everything in the freaking nursing homes. Setting the laws. If there is even a law to set, well, we might even be taken over by the New World Order and there won't be no Congress. Think about that. That's what we're heading toward, man. A total takeover. Communism. The commies have already taken over. Excuse me. I'm just parched. I get parched talking to you two. So I'm expanding the websites, but the main website, harrythomas.info and harrythomasshow.com are you could always find everything from there basically, but the real Harry Thomas Show over at Bitchute, I could use some subscribers over there. And I could use some subscribers over here. What the heck am I talking about? Nobody wants to subscribe. You know, like over there, I'm getting hundreds of views, and I got like 7 people that want to subscribe. Nobody wants to put their name on anything, and I don't blame you. I don't even know what you could say, man. Like I come back after a long hiatus, August 4th. The video's here on the channel, and I was like, there's code words. I don't even know what you could say because I seen Wilcock from Ancient Aliens on there talking about Q during the pandemic. I'm like, what the hell happened to David? Because I remember David from years ago. He's always been kind of fruity. Like I wouldn't touch that UFO material back in 2005 when I started out. But, I did investigation for 3 years before I started this show. I've been investigating the New World Order for 20 years. In the last 10 years, I went off into investigating military technology and black budgets and all that kind of stuff. The real hard stuff that they're not telling. Eisenhower's granddaughter, great granddaughter, is it? Telling. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some stuff together so I can do a show over here on YouTube. I got to get some material over here for you guys instead of just rambling on. I'm gonna do a 20-minute show here. So I'm expanding over there. I got 9/11 documentaries, Aaron Russo stuff on chemtrails. I got stuff on the financial takeovers that's happened with the Federal Reserve and all that stuff. So some back information that you can find all around in one spot. That's what I'm about. Free information. Show it to your friends. You don't know how to bring this up. Say, hey, there's this kook over on YouTube or this kook over at harrythomas.info. Check it out, because the broader our base of resistance, the better we're going to be off fighting these maniacs of this New World Order, these Luciferian psychopaths that we need to stop, because together we will make a difference. Thank you for listening. Subscribe and tell all your friends.